out of Haiti. At least 300 people are dead. Hundreds are missing after a 7.2 magnitude earthquake struck Haiti this morning. It was centered about 80 miles west of Port-au-Prince. Powerful images coming out of the Caribbean country. Amateur video captured rescuers pulling two children out of the rubble of a building. The U.S. Geological Survey says it's likely the number of casualties will be high. There are fears thousands of people were killed. The American Red Cross says there are reports of significant damage to homes, roads, and infrastructure. The disaster comes just days before a tropical storm is expected to make landfall. And you can see here a church was damaged by the earthquake this morning. Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry said he was rushing aid to affected areas where some towns were destroyed and hospitals were overwhelmed with the injured. Henry declared a one-month state of emergency for the entire country. President Joe Biden released this statement about Haiti and the U.S. response. In part, he says, "We send our deepest condolences to all those who lost a loved one or saw their homes and businesses destroyed. I've authorized an immediate U.S. response and named U.S. Aid Administrator Samantha Power as the senior U.S. official to coordinate this effort. The United States remains a close and enduring friend to the people of Haiti and will be there in the aftermath of this tragedy." And tonight, Franklin Graham posted on his Facebook page, "Pray for the people of Haiti." Samaritan's Purse is deploying disaster response team members and airlifting emergency relief supplies, including shelter material and 2 community water filtration units. He went on to say, "We're also sending a medical team to help provide basic medical care. Pray for our teams as they deploy and pray especially for this country in the wake of another devastating disaster." The founder of a local nonprofit focused on helping Haitians rebuild from the 2010 earthquake says this morning's news of yet another quake was like deja vu.
Getting medicine. Becky's looking into that.
When news hit that another earthquake struck Haiti,
looking for medical providers to go with us.
Local nonprofit Haitian Heritage and Friends of Haiti jumped into action.
We've been traveling to Haiti since 2010.
Sabine Guerriere grew up in Haiti. She started her organization in 2009 with the goal to improve the lives of the Haitian community in Charlotte. Months later, when a 7.0 earthquake hit her home country, her focus shifted.
It's like, here we go again.
You feel called to help.
There's no if or but about it.
Contacts in the Caribbean country are sending her pictures of the damage from this 7.2 quake. The scope of the damage has yet to be realized. With more than 10 years of experience traveling to Haiti, this team's trips are intentional.
I have the right contacts with people in the right places, including the government. We don't go and impose before we go. They know we are coming, and they tell us what we need to do.
We have critical patients come in. We can screen them, triage them, and then get them into the right facility.
Paramedic Thomas Hall has experience with disaster response. This trip to Haiti will be his 11th.
We'll see people who are injured and have not seen a medical person as of yet.
Right now, they're coordinating with Haitian hospitals and plan to have a mobile clinic on the ground in a few weeks. They aim to bring supplies and as many hygiene kits as they can in hopes of making a difference.
With everything else that Haiti's been through, we are a very resilient group of people. We'll get through it.
The group needs more doctors and medical professionals to go with them on the trip as well. They plan to go in a week or two. For a link to their website, find this story on fox46.com.